Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where I'm noticing my character's not looking so good. And also that icon up in the top left for my Sunbro Covenant is also not looking so good. And we're at 19 hollowing. Is that why? Anyway, since that demon was clearly not a boss, I'm gonna go ahead and just use an ember. Get some more health. And we're gonna go back and get revenge on it for, well, okay. We'll get revenge on it for having tossed us off a cliff. Which, in reviewing the footage, we're clearly not meant to be tossed off there because it was very clearly visible where the actual edges of the terrain model were. Like, we could actually see the square plane that they had built everything on top of. This is a very blurry elevator while it's moving. But yeah, clearly we were never meant to be able to see the place where we were thrown to. So, where is our bloodstain? It's right where we got grabbed from. Nice try. Ow. Yeah, using the ember seems to have been the right idea. Oh, you've got a tail attack. I guess that makes some sense. Ow. Need to up my dodging game. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, you go ahead and do your jumps. I don't mind your jumps. It's your club and your grab that I mind. Yeah, this is the grab I was talking about. As long as you don't throw me over the edge, it's all good. Oh, we can actually struggle out of it. That's good. So I see grabs are treated in the Dark Souls 1 fashion in that... So apparently all those boulders are only a single hit. But yeah, if you mash the triggers enough, you can escape grabs early. Which is good. It means we won't get thrown over the edge again. Whoa there. There we go. Oh! So this was a stray demon. Which, incidentally, there was one of in the Undead Asylum in Dark Souls 1. And there's an ember for us. And another ember. We are ember positive for this exchange. So what's the deal here? Ooh, can we climb this? No, we can't. This isn't Zelda. If this was Zelda, I'd be able to climb right up this ivy. So, great axe and 2 embers and a bunch of souls. Is that it? I mean, I guess it's not the worst prize, but... Anything over here? Bloodstain. Looks like there's a spot to drop down. But other than that, nothing. It looks like a chapel of some sort. Can't climb up this. Not that there would be any reason to. Okay, this is not a large drop. And then we can go over that way, okay. Well, let's explore. And now we're down below the elevator's top point. I am hearing noises that indicate enemies. And this stone is rather uneven. I'm worried it will collapse. But it looks like it will not. So that looks like a zombie dragon. That looks like a crystal lizard. Oh, there's also another crystal lizard next to the dragon. I'm sure nothing untoward will happen to me. Is that another crystal lizard? Jeez, they're all over. Come here, lizard. Got it. Oh, that's where we are. We're on the other side of the little chasm. That's where all the pilgrims were and where we met our pilgrim friend. And we're on the bridge on the other side of the chasm, leading back towards the high wall. Hello there, guy. Okay, good. That lizard hasn't cottoned on to us yet. I need to heal up, and it looks like that's the only guy who would try and stop me at this point. And he's just given up. Saw me kill all his friends, decided it wasn't worth it. Alright, let's look up here before we go chasing lizards towards dragons. And is there any reason to drop down here? I don't know that there is. There certainly doesn't look to be. Anything over here? Nothing. Yeah, dropping down there is just a way to get back up here. Okay. So, lizards. Let's deal with this guy first. Just get him out of the way. There we go. And wasn't there an item that was dropped over here? It might have just been the thing we got from the lizard. There was something that shined. It was probably the lizard. So this lizard, let's see if we can chase it towards the wall rather than towards the dragon. We can, but we need to get one more hit. There we go. Large titanite is good. We need more of it. So there's one more lizard. But if that dragon is going to wake, then chasing the lizard will for sure wake it. Lightning spear is nice. So, you gonna sleep? Okay, looks like it is not going to wake. Not a zombie dragon, just a dead dragon. And I'm cool with that. I am totally fine that that lizard wasn't trying to lead us to our death. So, can we get anywhere going this way? Doesn't look like it. Why does it exist then? Ow. That was a really delayed damage. But yeah, that up there is where we found our pilgrim friend. That's neat. So, let's go ahead and cast heal again. And can't cast it one more time until we do this. There we go. So, what's your deal? Are you just a dead pilgrim? I guess you are. Got all the way to this closed gate and then just died. Pretty sad. Alright, well, I think that's it for up here. I'm glad to have killed all the lizards. Letting them go is never pleasant. I'm also glad to have gotten my revenge and not have been thrown off the cliff again. So, let's go back down the elevator, I suppose. I wonder if there's a secret path anywhere. There just might be, because we did see that one body hanging off a ledge. So there's got to be some way to get a little bit higher. Ledge is over there. Try circling around. Well, yeah, of course, but around where? Let's go ahead and take a sit. Get our flasks back. And since we're playing online and haven't... Well, I was thinking of putting on the Covenant thing, but then it occurred to me that summoning occurs automatically when... Oh! Yeah, when you've got the Covenant thing, summoning occurs automatically, and that's not something I want. So, yeah. Let's head back to Firelink. Use these ashes we just found. And also, potentially, do some leveling. Because we have got a plethora of souls. I wonder. Oh, yes, we've also got this coal. And have we got any, like, pyromancy books or anything like that? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. Got some ash for you.
Ashen one, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught.
Oh.
Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
In a tower.
Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Okay. So that ash won't yield aught, so I guess there's nothing more to be bought here. Ooh, we could buy this, but I'd rather get the levels right now, I think. Ooh, we can get a composite bow. Those scale better with strength than longbows do. Let's do that. It's not too expensive. We can get a life ring now, but don't think we need it. And yeah, let's buy the shield ring.
Ashen one, bring me with.
Yeah, okay.
Not? Ashen one.
Alright, let's give our good friend some coal.
Ah, well, Matt, 'tis good to see ye and good what needs, Smith.
Oh, also we can give another flask shard. And actually, I think I'll be fine with just the 2 Ashen Flasks for a little while. We don't cast spells that often, and I find myself using all of my regular Estus much more quickly than I use my Ashen Estus, so... yeah, we'll keep regular Estus for a while.
Well, well. What's the Undead Legion doing with a coal such as this?
Don't know.
I'd heard one of the Crystal Sages had sided with Farron's Abyss Watchers. I suppose it must be true.
Maybe.
You should know. This coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
Yeah. Alright, so what infusions does that let us do? It lets us do Crystal. Which looks like it adds magic damage in this game. Different than it was in Dark Souls 1. Ooh, and we can also do Divine. And Dark. Interesting. So, it's getting closer all the time, having heavy instead of fire, but still doesn't quite match it. So, let us reinforce this weapon if we can. Ooh, we can! Make it better still. Excellent.
Pretty big. I
Yep.
don't want to see that.
Hey, Grey Rat.
Oh, hello, you're back and in one piece.
Okay, so he's
You can keep as...
still here as a merchant. Was there anything I wanted to buy from him? I forget. I mean, the equipment might be good, but we certainly don't have the equip load for it. Yeah, not seeing anything I particularly desire. The embers are nice. And cheaper than from other sources, but...
Goodbye. Oh,
Yep.
this place.
How about you, sir?
Ah, there you are. I am...
Let's reinforce our pyroflame. Yeah, that looks like a pretty decent upgrade. And what pyromancies have you got? All the same ones as last time, of course. So I think we're good as we are. And you sell pyromancer gear, that's right.
Do not be gone for long.
Yeah,
What?
I know. Ah, that's where this guy goes.
Oh, you're back then. Again. I'm Orbeck of Vinheim, here to teach you sorceries.
Yup.
Let us begin with the basics. The ideal sorcerer bears the twin faces of the dragon.
What?
You could at least act as if you're paying attention.
I was paying attention, I just didn't know what you were talking about.
I don't mean to seem overbearing, but have you forgotten?
No, I need to bring you
In
scrolls.
exchange for my sorceries, you are to bring me knowledge in the form of scrolls detailing the secrets of sorcery.
Yeah,
I hope you're not one to break a promise.
I'm not.
I don't mean to in the form of
Okay. So, looks like a bunch of sorceries that we'll never use. Okay.
Come again.
So, I wonder if we can use the stray demon soul for anything.
Aha, that's so.
Ah. Interesting that it's Havel's ring specifically. Or we could cough up boulders. Wonder how much damage that does. And how much this increases load. There's definitely some stuff here. And it's a tough call between the spell and the ring. I think I'll go for the spell, though. Because we can increase our equip load via other means.
Now.
So, let's go ahead and see about leveling. How much does it take to level right now? Okay, about 8,500. So let's sell some souls until we can be sure that we'll level up twice. Hopefully we've actually got enough to guarantee that. And let's just get rid of these as well. And hopefully that'll be all we need. Because they do increase the amount that you need to level
Very well.
quite a bit per level in this game. So what were we doing? I think we were doing attunement. I certainly don't see anything else it would be other than vitality, so yeah, let's do some attunement. Probably like 1 or 2 more and we'll get another slot. Alright, thanks.
Farewell, Ash of May the Flame.
And just for curiosity's sake, let's see if we can get another free level. Oh.
Oh, I would do it.
Yay.
Shall we begin? Bearer of...
Alright. And you just sell sorceries.
Be safe.
Yep. So now just to... Yep, we got another one of these. And we're at 19 hollowing. That seems like a high number, and I'm sure it has something to do with the fact that our thing up in the top left there looks all grungy. I imagine it'll probably cost more souls than we have to reverse our hollowing at that one place. So I suppose we'll just keep carrying on. Back down to the poison bog. Not a fan of the place, but it's got loot. And I like loot. And yeah, this really wouldn't be a From Software game if there was no part where you had to wade through poison. Or rather, it wouldn't be a Souls game. Demon Souls had a poison swamp. Bloodborne had a poison swamp. Dark Souls had a poison swamp. Dark Souls 2 had Harvest Valley, which wasn't a poison swamp, but it sure enough had poison clouds to wade through. And Dark Souls 3 now has a poison swamp. Whoa, what is that? Well, apparently there's something big and potentially nasty lurking around here. Ooh. Yeah, that looks quite nasty. Yeah, I know I'm poisoned. Don't really have much option around here now, do I? So what is that thing, and is fighting it a good idea? Thing looks an awful lot like the cleric beast in Bloodborne. And we've been spotted. Okay, you cast spells with your tree. That's neat. I just rolled into that fire pit. Well, it looks like you don't have as much health as the cleric beast. Ow. Though you do have a tree to smash me with. Okay. You're easier than you looked. Which is fine by me. So... What made that noise? Something up there, maybe? No. Oh, another one. Because that's pleasant. Why didn't I see any of you last time? Also, good job standing in fire, dingus. One more hit. There we go. Are there any more of those out there? So, what's this? Oh, these are what I need to extinguish the 3 flames on. Boop. Oh, there's a cutscene? Am I gonna have to fight something? One down. Just gotta do 2 more. Alright. I remember what I was told. You don't gotta show me all this. Though I guess seeing where that door is might be nice. Okay, so it leads there. Alright, looks like we don't have to fight anything immediately. That's good. And can we just roll through these? We can. Hello. Goodbye. So... Yellowfinger again? Oh, there you are. That's right, you're only visible when we're close enough. Uh-oh. Is that a basilisk? It is. And there's more than one. This is neither the time nor the place to be fighting Yellowfinger. Unpleasant that the basilisks can hide so expertly in the swamp. And I probably should have waited outside the swamp for Yellowfinger to show up. 'Cause fighting in the swamp didn't go so well, as we saw. But looking at the time, I think that's going to be it for this episode. And we are really not looking so hot now. Are our eyes practically glowing? Looks like they might be. Hollowing at 23, ooh. I think it increases every time we die. Probably based on the number of things we have is my guess. But, yeah. Well, that's it for this episode. Join us next time when hopefully we find and extinguish the other two flames. We'll certainly try to. See you then, friends.